Hello, everybody. It's Megan here, the Healing Foods Coach. It's Saturday, January 25th. Hard to believe it's been a whole month since Christmas, but there we go. Time flies fast. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video. Just sorting out some issues with my camera. So in the meantime, this is just me. Clearly, this is my phone camera, but hopefully you'll watch the rest of the video anyways. There were some tech issues going on last video I made, so I'm hoping things will go through smoothly here. So today's topic, all about finding that balance in life, and that can be work-life balance, that can be life chore balance, that can just be your overall balanced life. And I've come to realize, first of all, as much as I kind of at times miss the freedom to, say, do the grocery shop any day of the week I want, or to run out and get things here and there anytime I want without being restricted by a work schedule, I wouldn't trade those days for what I have now. I am thankful to be working. I'm grateful to be working. And I enjoy the job I do. I enjoy the people I work with. And it is taking time to sort of get that work-life balance going. And I don't do it all perfectly. I used to, when I first started back at work, I tried to cram everything possible that had to be done through the week into Saturday and Sunday, like most people do. But I realized it was making me super anxious. I realized it was causing me stress and to not enjoy the time I did have off. And so I'm realizing a couple things. One, I can do little jobs kind of throughout the week. So I can put in a load of wash when I get up early in the morning. I can start a load of wash, throw it in the dryer, take it out when I get home, so that there isn't, laundry for myself, my husband, and my son all piled up to be done, plus any, towels and sheets and so forth, all on a Saturday. And that makes it more manageable and not something I feel stressed about. And as far as going out and doing the grocery shop, actually, it's been really great the last few times. Instead of me just taking my trolley and going to our local store in town, my husband and I have gotten in the car and we've gone out to the big grocery store to get the rest of what we need. So we get all of our meals for dinners and lunches, all the food we need for dinners and lunches. We buy from the butchers and we get a month's worth at a time. And then anything else we happen to need on top of that, toiletries and things like that, or things like cooked chicken slices. The butchers doesn't have. They have uncooked chicken that we cook up for dinners, but things like lunch meats, for example, for my husband and my son for their lunches. We'll get those from the grocery store on a weekly basis, but we'll get the main meals a month at a time. And so instead of feeling stressed, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to get this done, and I got to get the laundry sorted, and I got to go meet with that person, and I have things waiting. I was trying to take it all on and do it all by myself. And if I wasn't working, that would probably be fine, because you know what? I had the time to do it. But now I realize the importance of trying to actually do it with my husband. So we've actually gone out together the last few Saturdays, driven to the big superstore, gotten the stuff we need for the week together. And as a result, we've also had time together. I guess it was 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we grabbed coffee after, that type of thing. And we did it together as a team. And that's the thing, is we're a team. And I didn't have to do all of it all by myself. I could have at any point I could have said, hey babe, can we do this together? Can you help me with this, because I feel overwhelmed? That's not in my nature, so I hadn't, but I've started to see how important it is that I do that. Because here's the thing, as great as my diet has been, and I've stayed strict, I've stayed carnivore, I haven't wavered at all, a single bit, zero, not in 4.5, well, I did a little bit at the beginning of my journey, 6 months in, but for the most part, I've not wavered at all, and certainly not in the past year, and definitely not in the last 2 months. So I realized that it's important that the diet is right, But at the same time, if I'm constantly worried and anxious and stressed, um, I'm going to negate a lot of the benefits of eating healthy. Now, that doesn't mean um, I'm going to just say, oh, forget it and stop eating carnivore because I'm having a moment of stress or I'm feeling anxious. No, I'm not going to do that. But um, I guess the point is I'm going to keep eating carnivore and also find ways to have a better balance in my life and get help when I need it. And it's been wonderful. You know, we did 2 runs to the dump because we had a whole bunch of old broken dresser and some drawers and other bits like that. We had cleared out to the drive, and then we drove ourselves to the dump. We got rid of all that stuff, a couple of old mattresses. Felt great. It was like a huge, big tick sign to get rid of that stuff out of our drive. Very excited. I know, but it's probably sad, but what an accomplishment. We finally got rid of that stuff. But then we went and we did the grocery shop together. And, when we got back, I had already gotten a good chunk of laundry sort of started. Uh, Now it's in the dryer, and I'll sort it later. And that leaves a washing machine and free for my son to start doing his laundry because he likes to do his on the weekend too. And so it's kind of great that way. Our son walked the dogs. I had a few minutes, so I cleaned up the dog mess in the backyard and just these little things around the house that I'm doing not at a rapid, freaking out, stressed out pace, but at a calm, we need to get this done. Hey, it's sunny out. I'm going to do it now, which is such a better way to approach life. And I would say, um, I know one of the most stressful things that someone can do is to make a decision to radically change their diet in order to get healthy. And that's great. And for those of you who have been doing this for a while, whether you're keto or low carb or carnivore, you know this, right? You know it's a bit stressful to say, oh, I have to give up all my favorite foods and I have to stop having this and I can't enjoy that anymore. But knowing it's for a good reason, we press on and we keep doing it, which is perfect. But right now, if you're at a point in life where you're already finding it difficult to have balance, and you're also looking at maybe trying to radically change your diet for the better, I hope you hear me say this. I'm not saying don't make those changes, but make sure you're also finding ways to reduce stress in your life, because I can promise you, if you're going through this stress of carb and sugar withdrawals and changing your diet, and that's all good, but you are going to feel it, and you also have a lot of other stress happening at the same time, something's going to give. And my guess is likely it would be your attempts to make better, healthy food choices for yourself. So I don't know. I guess I just wanted to say that sometimes we have to slow down and start to work on our work-life balance issues first so that we can maintain good health overall going forward. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. That's just what I've been learning. It's not like it was a surprise lesson or something I didn't know, but I was just reminded of that, especially over the last couple weeks. So hopefully that's helpful to you guys. I just wanted to share that. But definitely, if you are following low carb, keto, carnivore, something in between that, keep going. It is absolutely worth it. I promise you. The benefits you will reap will be fantastic and amazing. So it's definitely worth it to keep going. At the same time, make sure you're trying to find as much work-life existence balance. I guess that works. Try to find balance as much as you can as well. It will really help you just have the right mental focus and energy. And also, it'll help you through those beginning challenges when you first come off carbs and sugar. And I think it could probably help you stick with it long term as well. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. Thank you so much for all of your support and encouragement. The one thing I would have to say this, the one thing I do miss, since I've gone back to work full time, is being able to make content for you guys every single day. But the truth of it is, it's just not something I'm able to do right now, just given my work schedule and the long hours that I'm committed to put in for work. But I do hope to make more videos more often. Certainly once a week is going to be my definite goal, and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 other days as well, especially on weeks when I'm working a slightly later shift. But I'll keep you guys up to date and let you know how that's going. I would also like to share, I think as I mentioned in a previous video, that my hope, my goal was to add in just another extra 15 to 20 minutes worth of walking on a daily basis, just to help keep my energy levels up and just get a bit more exercise. And I've been actually doing that every day except for a couple because the weather was just that bad. But otherwise, I've been able to do that, which is a big deal for me. So that's my plan going forward, is to keep having those morning walks before work. I'll keep you up to date, let you know how it's going. At some point, maybe they'll become longer walks. I don't know yet, but I'm excited to be able to regularly get in a good 15-minute walk every morning before I set off for work. So for those of you who are looking for ways to sneak in exercise, that might be a suggestion. Go take a big walk around your block or your neighborhood, 15 minutes. It adds up, especially if you do it every day consistently. That's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support. And I will be back again pretty soon with some more content. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.